with the language, due to the fact that this was in Guatemala, right? Or
Yeah.
okay, so Spanish speaking country. So was there any challenges as far as communication, or did you learn Spanish?
No, actually, that was actually probably one of the easiest things. Our dad, he was an English teacher, so our English has always been really good. I've always had very good English,
Okay.
and our mom was a Spanish speaker, so it was kind of like when Dad wasn't home, it was only Spanish, and when he was home, it was all English. So we actually, before I came to the United States, I knew less English than I did Spanish. We actually, me and Claude had to redo the grade that we were in because we got held back because of the lack of English skills and everything. So
Oh, okay. Okay. Got you. Now was everybody bilingual or
everybody was.
Yeah.
oh was?
I'm the only one who still speaks fluent Spanish.
Yeah, the rest of them forgot.
Ah, okay, okay. Gotcha, gotcha,
Yeah,
gotcha.
I still speak, but they spoke naturally without
Yeah.
an accent.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, so my next question is Mark, you moved to the United States. What year did you move everyone to the United States?
I came back here in 2009, September, end of August, September, and Claude and Henry came up 3 months in that same year, 2009. And then the rest of them came up in 2010, I think. So
I came up in
there.
February of
And her mom
2010.
came back and forth and stayed off and on until she went back in maybe 2011.
12?
Kevin's going to be 15, and he was 3 when she left. So
2012.
12-ish,
Yeah,
yeah.
2012.
maybe
It's like the
she
beginning of
left.
2012 when she
Yeah.
left. I remember because I thought the world was gonna end.
But we're all still here.
Yeah.
Okay. So what propelled you to move everybody back to the United States, Mark?
Well, I had some trouble down there with now my ex-wife, and she wouldn't let me see the kids. So I thought, well, what's the point in staying here? I couldn't do anything, and so I decided to come back. And
Okay.
I was really pretty despondent at the time because I wanted my marriage to work, but she was interested. She just wanted to be single, basically. I guess we got married, and we had the kids, and she got to running with her single sisters, and then she was enjoying it, and then she just didn't want to take the responsibility of raising the kids. And when they were down there, actually they would stay with the family. She didn't. I don't think she was around much. You guys told me.
Yeah, no. Tia Sheni was more of the caretaker. That's why we
aunt.
called her mom.
And so,
Oh wow. Okay.
yeah, so I came back here, and then she was surprised that I left her there. And I said, well, what am I going to do? You don't let me see the kids. I can't be a father. So, but anyway, she started bringing them up here. We kind of tried to work things out, and she just was still interested in running around. And of course, now she regrets it. But by the time I was able to let her go, it was a little too, she wanted to come back and stay, but it was too late then because I'd done one all of my life. I had given her many opportunities, or given us many opportunities, but that single life is pretty seductive for some people, and the partying and the carrying on and all that.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean, I've been there, so I know, and that's kind of how it worked out. But we've got by just fine. And actually, Mark was mad the last time I brought her up here to try it again. After many attempts, he was angry because he knew it would probably be the same thing, which it was. So last time I sent her back, I made my amends and said, if I don't see you again, because I kept bringing her back, hoping it would work. And so I was able to send her back and just cut off all contact for about a year and a half. I talked to her off and on now and then. The kids do too, but I just didn't bring her back again. And that was the end of it. Like I say, she wishes she would have made a different choice, but sometimes our choices affect the rest of our lives, which in case this one did. She could come and see the kids anytime she wants, but she just talks to them through Facebook and Messenger.
Instagram and everything, yeah.
So that's kind of how that went.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So now you come back to the United States in, you said 2009, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what was some of the potential pitfalls and adjustments that you had to make, and then I want to hear from everyone else after you, Mark, on the adjustments.
Well, so when I came back here, of course, I'd had which I have a painting company today, which I started in '85, painting and restoration. But when I went down to Guatemala in 2003, I closed that down. I had English school in Guatemala. But when I came back, one of the reasons too is because my father was sick and my mother couldn't take care of him at home. So he was in a nursing home. And one of my goals, or one of the things, my visions in life, was that my mom and dad would not have to go to a nursing home. So I came back to take care of him. So I came back, and obviously I couldn't work because he required 24/7 care. So for about 4 years, for the first couple of years, I stayed at my mom's, helped her take care of dad. And then once I got all the kids up here, I got a little trailer, a 1976 single wide that was about a mile down the road, so I could be there at mom's. I had to go there in the morning to get him up, and then lay him down at noon, get him back up at 4, and then lay him down in the evening to go to bed and bathe him and all those things you have to do. So we took care of him at home, and I couldn't work. And at that time, they wouldn't pay you to. Now, actually, I think that you can get paid through Social Security to take care of a family member, but that time they wouldn't, which was odd. You could put him in a nursing home; they'd pay for that, $5,000-6,000 a month. So I couldn't work. So I would work a little bit, a few hours a day, but I couldn't commit to anything. So he passed away in 2012, and then I was able to start the business, full force again. So building that back up. And honestly, we were on welfare from 2010 maybe to 2012, which was a humbling experience for me, because if you'd asked me anytime before that if I would ever be on welfare, I would say there's no way. But I was. It was good for me. I remember going through the grocery line using that EBT card, and one time it wouldn't work. So she gets on the loudspeaker and said, "Well, he's got a welfare card here." And it's like, I hate using that, even though, I wasn't like just sitting around and sucking off the system, and I pay my taxes like everybody, but still, I just didn't like it. Hurt my pride. But there's a lot of things that happened during that time and before I came back that humbled me and helped me to get to the position I am now, where I was able to start my business back up, raise all the kids, and realize that I can't do it on my own. Without God's help, I couldn't have done all this. And all the people that I believe God works through people and has helped me through so many different people. Because, I raised them by myself. Mom helped out some. She was quite elderly. She died another 6 years later, and I took care of her in the home before she passed away. But I was able to do that because I've been self-employed all my life. It's very important to me. But I couldn't have done this. And after that, she's been gone 6-7 years now. But I couldn't have done it without all the people that have helped me. My business has grown exponentially. We had a little rough time last year for some reason. I don't know why, but everything just stopped for us. And we all pulled together, and Frank was working, and he at that time had a company, and the boys were getting their tax refunds back. So we all pulled together, and we were able to make it through okay. And then this year has just exploded, and the best year we've ever had. 4 of the boys are working for me now. So, but like I said, I give all the credit to God, because I couldn't have done that without the people He put into my life to help me.